Alright, y'all, so this took place in mid-October of 2015. I was in 6th grade at the time, and one of my good friends from school at the time hit me up. Let's call him Christopher. Now, Christopher was someone who I considered a good friend at the time. We knew each other well through school. We were particularly close in 6th grade, and one day he texted me, "Hey dude, my family is having a cookout barbecue this Saturday. You wanna come?" And I had no plans on that Saturday, so I said, "Okay, sure." So yeah, that was that. Saturday, October 17th, 2015, my mom drove me to Christopher's house, dropped me off, and there were a shit ton of cars parked in front of the house. And I rang the doorbell, Christopher answered, he said hey to me, I said hey, walked inside, and he said we would go out back in a little bit. So me and him just chilled out in his room and played Five Nights at Freddy's on his Xbox for a little bit. And then moments later, his mom walked in the room and she told Christopher to take out the paper plates for the guest. Then she saw me and was like, "Oh, hey, alien." I said hey back. And she asked us to take out paper plates for the guests in the kitchen. And that's what we did. So we brought out stacks of paper plates into the backyard. Dude, the backyard was loaded with family members of Christopher's. Cousins, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles. God damn. Steak and pork cooking, roast beef, burgers, hot dogs, vegetables. My mouth was watering. I don't eat meat now, but in 2015, that was your boy's favorite food. Your boy's favorite food was meat. You know, no homo. So yeah, I met Christopher's whole family. Yes, everyone. His cousins, grandmas, grandpas, aunts, uncles, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I played football with Christopher and his cousins. We played tag. And moments later, at that point, I had been running around and exercising so much that I was getting super duper thirsty. All that running around and catching the football was making your boy thirsty. So I went to one of the tables outdoors and just chugged a whole bottle of water that was kept in a cooler box with all the other beverages. Like, I downed that shit in like 5 seconds type shit. So yeah, boom, 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 more tag, more football, got thirsty, chugged another bottle of water. Mind you, the grill master, aka Christopher's stepdad, was still cooking and flipping burgers while the uncle was seasoning the pork and the meat. So before we ate, I was just sitting down by a tree while everyone else played soccer. I was tired as fuck. I was done for the day with exercise and games. And that's when I really, really, really needed to pee badly. I had chugged like 2 to 3 whole bottles of water already. Yeah, it was time to take a number one. My bladder was trying to get rid of all of this yellow liquid stored up, you feel me? And I was holding that shit in for a good minute. I really, really had to go pee. But this was my second time at Christopher's house. I wasn't super familiar with the setting and where everything in the house was, you know? So I run up to Christopher and I said, "Dude, where's the bathroom?" He was like, "Here, follow me." We went inside. He showed me where the bathroom was. Now look, there were 2 bathrooms in Christopher's house because Christopher lived in a 2-level house. The main bathroom and Christopher's parents' bathroom. The main bathroom was next to Christopher's room. So I tried opening it, but it was locked. I tried opening again, but someone in there yelled at me in Korean. Christopher's whole family was Korean, by the way. So I knew it had to have been Christopher's grandma in there. I didn't want to use Christopher's parents' bathroom because that's disrespectful. So I waited and waited for my turn to use Christopher's bathroom, but his grandma was taking a brick in there and I couldn't hold it in anymore. Like, I needed to go right here, right now. So my plan was to pee on a tree outside. So I ran outside and I ran to the side of the house where nobody was. And that's when I saw it. Sitting on a ledge was an empty Coca-Cola cherry can. So instead of peeing on a tree, I was going to pee in the Coca-Cola cherry can because I don't really like peeing on nature. It's disrespectful to Mother Earth. So yeah, I did it. I took a piss in the Coca-Cola can. And I don't know what my dumbass was thinking, but my dick was above the can and aiming it into the little hole in the can where you drink out of. But pee was bouncing off of the can and getting on my hand. And that's disgusting. So I inched my dick closer and closer to the hole. And then my dumbass just shoved my entire dick into the can. Why? I have no idea. I thought by doing this, pee would not splatter on my hand, which it didn't, but once I finished taking a piss, I tried to take my dick out of the can and it was stuck, bro. So I started to panic because I can't eat lunch with my friend's entire family with my dick stuck in a soda can full of piss. What should I do? What can I do? Fuck! That's when I heard Christopher calling my name. I was like, oh crap. Before I could run and hide, Christopher came out the cut and said, Alien, what are you doing? The food is ready. I was not about to show him what I got myself stuck in, so I kept my back facing him. He was like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Why are you turned around like that? Just seeing the view of the trees, man. What are you covering? Nothing. Christopher, do you have scissors by any chance? Why? Damn it, Chris, just answer the question. Why do you need scissors? I turned around and I showed him what happened. Christopher burst out into laughter. He asked me how I got in this situation and I told him everything. He ran inside and he came out with scissors 20 seconds later. And as I tried cutting a hole in the can, I got one of those random ass erections. Every dude watching this knows what I'm talking about. You know those times where nothing sexual happens at all? You just get a random erection randomly? Yeah, that's what I got. At the worst moment too. So I'm like, no, please, no. I begged my dick not to grow, but it was too late. I got an erection and my dick was scraping against the sharp aluminum of the can. So I started to groan in pain. And my dick was not only scraping against the sharp aluminum of the can, but my dick was also touching the pee in the can. So Christopher was laughing and I wasn't even mad at him for laughing. What could he have done? I cut a hole in the bottom of the can and all the pee fell from the can into the grass. So I grabbed the piece of aluminum hanging from the hole I just cut and I broke the can and I opened it in a way that could let my dick out. And that's what I did. I got my dick out of the can and Christopher saw my dick and he looked away in disgust. And before I could put my dick back in my pants, Christopher's stepdad came out the cut and was like, Christopher, Alien, the food is ready. Oh my Jesus, fuck! So, I can explain. Christopher's stepdad came and saw my dick out and he saw Christopher looking away in disgust and he just assumed the worst possible scenario, that I was flashing Christopher even though Christopher isn't even his biological son. So he started yelling and raging at me. He was like, are you out of your mind? What the hell are you thinking? You think it's okay to show other people that kind of stuff? Put that thing back in your pants right now. Christopher then stepped in and told him what really happened, how I couldn't hold in my pee because his grandma was using the bathroom and I was not allowed to use his mom's bathroom. So I peed in the soda can and as I was peeing in it, I got my dick stuck in the can and that he walked in on me. So then his stepdad understood, but he could not even look at me in the eyes anymore when talking to me. But he told me to throw the can away, go inside and wash my hands and come out back for lunch with the family. And that's what I did. Moments later, I ate lunch with Christopher's entire family. It was awkward, mostly with me, Christopher, and his stepdad. We did not even talk to each other that entire dinner. So after that, I called my mom and she picked me up and I went home. I just went home. But when I went home, my entire dick was aching. And when I got home, I went in the bathroom and I checked my dick. Now look, I'm not gonna show this cause it's YouTube in the 2020s. I'm not trying to displease Lord Susan and get demonetized and have my video taken down. But my dick had cuts all over. It looked like, bro, it looked like chlamydia in this bitch. And I had to bandage my penis up. It was just, oh God, it was so awkward. Me and Christopher agreed to never speak on what happened ever again, cause, yeah.